Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is talking, she's celebrating how she chased Amazon out of New York. Yeah, we got rid of 40,000 jobs. Woohoo, we did it. Progressivism for the win. And Chuck Todd has to play this clip for Bill de Blasio. He has a tough answer, but just listen to how this woman misunderstands taxes.
If we were willing to give Amazon if we were willing to give away $3 billion for this deal, we could invest those $3 billion in our district ourselves if we wanted to. We could hire out more teachers. We can fix our subways. We can put a lot of people to work for that money if we wanted to.
No, you can't, because the money doesn't exist. I cannot believe, this makes total sense now. I mean, this is why she, I guess, just pure ignorance, coupled with her ideology, caused her to fight and get rid of 40,000 jobs in her district. The $3 billion does not exist. New York said that they would give $3 billion in tax incentives to Amazon if they put their headquarters there. A tax incentive is a rebate on the taxes that you pay. So in order to get the $3 billion in tax incentives, you have to pay at least $3 billion in the first place. If that revenue isn't there, revenue to the government, you don't get the tax incentive. Dude, she thinks there's just like $3 billion sitting around on 15th Street, just waiting to be picked up and doled out to everybody. No, no, no. Amazon provides the money from which that includes and encompasses the $3 billion. So if there's no Amazon, there's no $3 billion. This girl has a degree in economics from Boston University. Boston University should shut down. We should decertify Boston University. If you can get a degree in economics from Boston University and not understand what a tax is, that university should not exist. People should, certainly no one should send their children there if they want to study economics. Because even if you could learn economics there, look at how low the standards have fallen. So she doesn't understand what a basic tax is. By the way, the entire role of Congress is to control the purse strings. She's a congresswoman, doesn't understand the very basics of taxes. Here, Bill de Blasio tries to explain, without going after her too hard, what a tax incentive is.
People think that when you give a tax incentive, that somehow that's money you had over here and it was going over there. This is money that didn't exist, this $3 billion.
Correct.
Okay? Do you feel as if this is a problem in trying to explain how this deal worked?
Yeah, look, this was a deal that was going to bring $27 billion in revenue to the state and city for things like public education, mass transit, affordable housing. And that $3 billion would go back in tax incentives was only after we were getting the jobs and getting the revenue.
There's not $3 billion in money that exists anywhere, correct?
Exactly.
Yes.
So here's the bottom line. I think people were looking for fairness here. They were looking for a positive outcome.
Okay, so he says, well, no, yeah, it's not, no, she done not quite, but he won't go after her specifically. Why not? Because she's influential nationally. And he keeps saying, look, I'm defining progressivism. No, progressivism is pro-jobs, it's pro-worker. No, you're not. And the way that we know that you are not the spokesman for progressivism is that you won't criticize AOC, who just lost your city $27 billion in tax revenue, 40,000 jobs, average jobs of $150,000. You won't go after her because she is popular nationally. She is a far more widely known spokesman for progressivism than Bill de Blasio is. And this is what happens, by the way, when you follow AOC and you are factually incorrect but morally right. There's no such thing as that. She said the other day, some people, they're so obsessed with being factually correct that they're not morally right. In order to be morally right, you have to be factually correct. What AOC just did is immoral. She deprived that district of 40,000 jobs, a ton of money, a ton of wealth. And she did it because she was factually incorrect. She didn't know what a tax was. She thought that the city was going to spend $3 billion to bring Amazon there. $3 billion that they could have invested in the people. No, no, no. That money doesn't exist. They were just going to take $3 billion less out of $27 billion that was going to go to the city and anyway.